Hello, what's up everybody? I'm here at Tokyo Big Side and about to enter the Japan Mobility Show, the rebranded Tokyo Motor Show. There's a lot of really cool exhibits today, from future vision 10 years out to some new concepts from Nissan and from Honda, and some really interesting cars, and beyond that, just in general mobility. So let's check it out. Right, so like usual, let's check out the map of the place and where we can go. So we have a few halls. We have East Hall, West Hall, and the South halls. And from east to west, so on the East Hall, everything essentially mobility related. And you can see there's vehicles and body parts here. So this is kind of the main attraction. You see we have Kia, Hyundai, Hino, BYD, Subaru, Mazda, Suzuki, Yamaha, and so on. And then if we go, so right now we are here, this part, right? If we go left, we go to these main big halls, right? On the right side, we have some other cars. So a lot of future tours. There's some future concepts from BMW that I've seen online, and Nissan also has some interesting things. So stay tuned for this. This is going to be really cool. And continuing there, so this is on the right side here. Continuing there, we have a Toyota Century brand. Actually, this is all Toyota, right? This side has two stories. First and fourth floor. It's actually just above, right? So we start here with the biggest exhibit of them all. So there's some really cool stuff from Honda. They have some e-vehicles as well as normal vehicles. So let's get going. All right, so we are entering the big hall, East Hall, right? So on the left side we have Honda. So Honda, I don't know if some of you know, makes also jets, like airplanes, and but I think the Honda jets are actually an American brand, like as in the main company is in America, right? The headquarters for Honda Jet. But they make a lot of things, right? There's Honda Jet, and there is the marine section, right, of Honda. So they have these massive V8 propellers, right, turbines. But the main stage is to our left, so let's make our way there. And in the meantime, we can also see what else they have. So they have here an electric bike, the Rotwild, Red Wild, Rotwild, right? And I guess they want to focus their electric vehicles, right? So they have just recently started importing, I think, a Honda N-Box E or something into Australia, which was not there yet. So this is the Honda Micro EV. You're gonna check it out soon from that side, but I just want to show you. There's the look at that. There's a model of a Idea with 3 V8s of a boat concept of Honda. This looks really cool. This is really cool. Anyway, let's peek inside the Micro EV. Let's see what it has, what it does. There's a lot of people here. I always say I want to go to the press day, but I have a full-time job during press days, so I usually need to take a day off for that. But right, so let's have a peek inside. And underneath we can see there's a small bike. I guess you can get it out and see what I'm saying. And you have like this huge and very long digital display, I guess, with some writings. And yeah, this is like actually cheap styrofoam. I don't like this design at all. Looks very cheap, but except for this, the bumper part, I guess it's quite cool, quite futuristic. I like what Honda's doing recently. Very good. And then we have the on this side the CRV FC EV, so fuel cell electric vehicle. Essentially, well, not fossil fuel, but combustion fuel-based vehicle. Let's have a look around it. So fuel cell EVs have become very popular these days because they don't have they're not loud, right? And they're a lot. The byproduct is just water, right? Water vapor, and I guess they power. So they create energy, right? They create electricity, and then they power a electric motor, right? Fuel cell electric vehicle, like that. Right. Here we have the new Acura RSX, which looks quite dope. So many new car designers do this thing with the very, very slim front headlights and like hidden door handles. I mean, it's all kind of the same nowadays if you think about it. And I wonder if this one has a bar light that goes across the entire thing, because that is just a typical design nowadays. So let's see. And of course it does, yeah. Acura RSX. I like it though. I mean, it's just like everybody else, but I don't hate it. All right, what do we have here? What do we have on the other side, right? The N1E. So this was the one I was talking about. That I think they just started importing it into Australia. And essentially a evolution of the N1, a Japanese K car, very small car. Oh, I guess people can just open it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you have a charging port, I guess. Let's see how it looks inside. So very popular because it's very small and can fit anywhere. In general, in Japan, these N-Box are super popular cars. But surprisingly, Australia not so much popular in the market, right? Anyway, a bit of trunk space, I guess more than my Mini, which is wild for such a small car. Let's see if we can open this door, right? Rear space. It's super small, but it's actually quite roomy inside. You can see inside we have it's very simplistic, a central head, dashboard, and almost steering wheel. But not bad. Looks cool. Okay, so this is interesting. This is cool. The new Prelude. And I've actually encountered one in a mall. I've sat in one, so didn't drive it, but you can sit inside and take a few videos. So check out that video. It's going to be a short, and you can see a bit more from the inside. But the new Prelude is not actually expensive. I think these sell for 6 million yen, which is about $50,000 here, which, you know, I mean, nowadays with inflation going on is, I guess, not that horrible for a new sports car, right? Let's see if I can get a better shot of this. Yeah, the little boy. All right, so let me get on the other end. Let me just get it. It's very very crowded around here. Right, so we're gonna go to the main part in just a short bit. But there's another Prelude. But why is everybody running up on the black one? Red one looks really cool, actually. if this person. I may get a cover shot if this person moves a little bit. Right? Yeah. Oh yeah, perfect. There you go. Very cool. Yeah. Okay. Let's go and move around. Oh yeah, yeah. Lots of people around the new Honda Prelude. It's not electric actually. So Prelude is a sports car they discontinued many years ago and now just rebirthed it, but it's not electric. It looks great, yeah. It's 6 million yen. 6 million yen. So the Honda CR-V RS. So the RS version is like the sports variant of this SUV, which I think it's an oxymoron. SUVs can't be sporty. You can't convince me otherwise, right? All right. Doesn't look bad, but I don't like SUVs as a concept. Right. So let's get over here. This is cool. This is Honda's, some of Honda's new concepts. Okay, so we start with the bikes maybe. So just focus a little bit, right? They look very, very cool. But I know nothing about bikes except how to ride simple bikes. But it does look really, really nice. Look at the rear wheels with like this kind of run flat tires. It looks really futuristic, really cool. And then a moped on the other end, right? Really nice. But let's check out this one here. Okay. Look at that. Okay, yeah. Look at that. Wow. So Honda has also embraced a lot of this e-vehicle structure, right? And this one looks quite nice. I like their designs. I mean, you know, whether you like electric vehicles or not, at least they're trying something new, and it doesn't look like. I mean, to me, it doesn't look like dog shit. So it's something, right? Nice rims, fat. I mean, they are. You don't really see the brakes and the calipers that much, but I guess that's the deal with electric vehicles nowadays, right? And so this one and this one are the same. So let's get closer to the other one to see how it looks in the background. The music is super loud. Sorry, not background, I mean from the back, right? So, it's rotating here. Let's get, so I wanna see that one over there, but let's get right to that. Maybe straight away. Ah, yeah, look at that. Looks really cool. So it's a slightly different variant of the one to the right, with these you can see this kind of bar lights in the front. I don't know, but it looks cool, and I like kind of the H redesign, the futurization. It's not as bad as some other manufacturers make it. So the Honda Zero, both of these Honda Zero Alpha and SUV, but like you can see they are identical, almost. Then we have the Honda Zero Saloon. So this is they have a kind of 80s retro, 70s maybe even reimagination of modern cars. But let me just see if I can get a closer look on this. I would like to. Maybe they'll have it in Honda's museum at some point, where I could make a video of that. It's very, very crowded in here, so it's a little bit hard to move. But so please like and subscribe, because this is not easy to do, right? So you have these headlights in front that have it's kind of a reimagination of pop-up headlights, right? But pop-up headlights don't follow regulations, but this is kind of replacement for it where you just slide it up and down. And then on top you can see, on top of the roof, you can see kind of a, it's not a hood scoop, it's designed for the lidars and cameras and radars, so that it can help you with autonomous driving, right? But overall I like it, it's quite a good looking car. So Honda, everybody, let's move on. And right across Honda is Suzuki. So let's see what Suzuki has to offer. I don't know, like if you guys can see how actually how many people, how crowded it is in here. It's quite a bit, yeah. So let's move on to the Suzuki booth. So Suzuki is, I think they probably have more bikes than Honda. Honda has been focused on quite a bit of cars recently, right? But Suzuki does have a lot of cars as well. So let's see what they have. All right, so this looks actually kind of cool. If you're a little chibi, not chubby, chibi-chan, you can pretend that you're in a high-speed curve. Okay, S-Mall, Suzuki's S-Mall, supercar. They also do small trucks. So a lot of these things are not exported outside of Japan, just because there's no demand for it, right? But these manufacturers, Suzuki, Honda, Japanese manufacturers, they make a lot more cars, a significantly bigger amount of cars more than they export. I think, I have a feeling that they aren't really trying. You know, they could export a lot of these much more easily than they think, right? So this is mobility scooters, right? Seems like it, right? And then also on Suzuki's main stage we have, which we didn't have on Honda's, as you have noticed, we have 3 motorbikes, right? You had like motorbikes near Suzuki's main stage, right next to it, right? So some futuristic looking ones, but these look more like actual production models, not like concepts, you know. We have so Suzuki also makes like these delivery boxes, and then we have a lot of these motorbikes, right? So this in front, what you can see is the Vision E-Sky. And let me see if I can get. So there's a lot of people in front, but maybe I can get a closer up look of the car itself. So Suzuki's Vision E-Sky, obviously a electric vehicle, and in the sizes and the dimensions of the Japanese K car. What I find interesting is the design is not far from Honda's actually. It's also tried to mimic these bar lights in front, and the sides are a little bit boxy, which I don't know, it's strangely nice. I think e-vehicles have evolved quite a bit over the years, and they don't look like garbage anymore. But what you can see here, over there is the. So let me get closer. Closer is the Mogba. Mogba, essentially you can ride this thing. It's like a mobility scooter thing that can, drive on all different kinds of terrains. It can climb up. You can see here, actually, there's a... I'll try to zoom in post, but there's a video explaining it. So it can go upstairs like a dog, right? And you ride it. You can put your feet here and then your hands here. Remember, this is also a mobility show. So for not just cars and motorbikes, right? So, what Suzuki also does, and I've seen something similar in near Nagoya, and I'll make a video about that as well. But these are autonomous buses, right? So they can drive without a driver, which is a big problem in Japan. So the name is weird. It's Gildiways, but it actually works quite nice. So stay tuned for that video. I was not in Suzuki once. I was in a French version, but in Japan, right? And it's a trial of the system. But it looks very, very similar. It's a red one. Check that video out later. But it is a fully autonomous bus, which I can accept. You know, electric and fully autonomous for public transport is completely fine. The Suzuki Every. It's a K van, a small sized vehicle van, and this one here is the electric vehicle. So Suzuki Every is a long-running model of Suzuki, very popular in Japan, and I think they just came out with this concept of an electrified version. Again, I think vans and you know, cars that don't really need too much passion are completely fine to be replaced with EV vehicles, right? Well, like Honda, Suzuki also makes boat engines. Let's see. So this was the main stage, right, with the new concept. So let's see what they have. What else they have? Compressed biomethane gas. So I guess alternative fossil fuel to normal gas, and these vehicles can run on other things than gasoline, right? Which could be interesting. I would like to see if there's any like e-fuel, like recycled fuel. Concepts. Porsche does that. Victoris. So what Porsche does is they gather CO2 from, I guess, the atmosphere and work it into some form of fuel. Very interesting concept. It needs a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy. Okay. There's a electric bike from Suzuki. There is a very nice. Finally, they started to do the e-scooters, right? E-others. Okay, what else do we have here? So we have a Suzuki SUV, which I have not seen yet. Let's have a peek inside, maybe, when this boy moves his head, right? The door is locked. Oh, maybe that's not a bad thing, right? That's not a bad thing. So let me have a peek inside here. Quite nice looking, typical modern 2-display design, but doesn't look bad. Looks actually quite nice. For the longest time I didn't really like Japanese interior designs, but you know, this one could work. You can see on the steering wheel there is a camera that measures your attentiveness. So this is a common thing in many modern vehicles nowadays. But if it notices that you're drizzling off, it will ring some alarm bells. All right, to keep you awake. All right, let's move on. So XB is a hybrid vehicle. So I can't move a lot further away to get you a better picture because there's just so many people around here. But it's so I'll try my best, right? So this mimics, I guess, the military SUVs where you can step and step foot on these things, right? Let's move on. We have I guess that's probably it from Suzuki. We should check out Yamaha. Oh no, you know what? We should not skip Kawasaki. Let's go to Kawasaki, right across. Kawasaki is mostly like light mobility, so you have like this kind of off-road vehicle, but they focus a lot on on motorbikes, right? And Bimota. It's a Bimota. Really cool. It's kind of like a. Let me try to get around. Try to get around here. There's like these spoilers to, I guess, keep downforce on the front wing, right? And this is another Bimota. Looks really futuristic. Really interesting. All right. Kawasaki. I guess this is a W800. Yes, it's a W60th anniversary. They look beautiful. Really classy. Really stylish motorbikes. Looking to get one maybe at some point. Just because it looks cool. All right. What else do we have? We have some concepts of fuel systems, hydrogen aircraft. We have some more motorbikes. So let's give this a look before we head over to Yamaha. So Yamaha, okay, Z900. Let me talk about Yamaha when we get there. It looks really nice. It looks really nice. RS SE second edition. This looks like a Harley. I guess these Z versions are like more, cruiser chopper styles. This is what I was talking about. So it makes these. Kawasaki also makes these off-road vehicles. This looks like a golf cart, right? But this one's also very cool. Huge springs on here. FOX. There's just a lot of people here. Will you focus? There you go, a little bit of focus here. But I think I've seen this actually last time somewhere, maybe in Tokyo Auto Salon or so. But it looks really badass, really cool. Looks like it can really rip through dunes and that shit. Yeah. And fans will recognize Kawasaki's special logo. Really cool. All right, Kawasaki very small. Let's get over to Yamaha. So Yamaha a couple of years ago, during Tokyo Motor Show, actually unveiled a concept of a car. And it was just a tub, a carbon fiber tub. And I don't think they have, that was like many years ago, 6-7 years ago, maybe even more. And they went further with it, right, as far as I know. So Yamaha right now. Well, let's see what they came up with. So, not just cars, right? Mobility show. So they actually have mobility devices. These are God, forgot the name of these things. For people with disabilities, right? So they can ride. And we have a electrically assisted bicycle. That looks really cool, actually. Yeah. And another electrically assisted bicycle. So these are actually not expensive. You can. Yamaha does also street bikes. And I guess these could be considered street bikes, but the ones with the thin wheels, and they aren't actually that expensive with the electric support system, right? Just look at this thing. This looks very interesting. I guess for sports driving with your hands, really interesting. Okay, let's move on. They're making this hydrogen kind of delivery, hydrogen-powered delivery moped, scooter, I guess. You can see here it's maybe to refuel the hydrogen. Looks very interesting. Hydrogen engine. Okay, so they have the car displayed here. So this is very interesting. This is very, very interesting. Okay, okay. Yamahas. I mean, it's not a car. It's a tripod. I'm gonna say. Let's have a little bit look because we came from the back, right? We will a few looks inside. So nice leather seats with like wooden back. Very simple, thank God. Dashboard with just a speedometer, leather steering wheel with paddle shifters, and then Yamaha's logo in the middle. We have some rear view mirrors, and it's a two-seater. You have some control in the middle, right? But seats have Yamaha's leather interior, right? So let's try to get a look from the outside. It's like this looks really cool, yeah. Look at that. Maybe if the guy moves, I can get a yes. Maybe this can be a cover photo as well, right? Anyway, let's move on. Well, we don't have too much time. So, Yamaha has, they're known mostly for motorcycles, so let's try to find some motorcycles, right? All right. Ah, there you go. R1. I don't know. Like I heard that they stopped, that they discontinued the R1 due to regulations and replaced it with an R9, which is a little bit smaller, but not as powerful. So let's see if we can find it here. Actually, wouldn't mind seeing an R9, but I don't know. For some reason, there's XSR 900 GP. Legendary FUSO. There is this is a little bit odd. There's a lot of people around here. I guess they want to sit on the bike, right? FUSO moped. And okay. So they have a few more here. Finally. Sorry. The plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, and a BEV, whatever that means. BEV. But look at this. This looks. Whether you like electric bikes or not, but this looks sick. Look at all this carbon fiber around the entire bike, essentially carbon fiber. I mean, I guess the frame here is not, but it looks really, really cool. Looks really prototypey. I mean, you can see the quality of the laminate is not the best, but that's cool. That's what we came here for, right? Okay, that was Yamaha. Let's see what we have at Mazda over there. Vision X Coupe. I think. All right. Mazda stall. Not the biggest one. Not bad though. All right, so Mazda and the reimagination of a coupe. Right, so this looks cool though, I have to say. But it's not a coupe, it's a four-door. Mazda's Vision X. It's really cool with this this forest thing in the forest scene in the background. In any case, the lines of the light you can see in the rear are integrated into the body frame. Really sleek design with a long front fender. There's a name for this gap between the door hinge and the wheel. This looks almost like a Mercedes design. Very interesting. All right. So Mazda's new concept, E something coupe, and they have another one over there. Let's try and see if we can walk over and get some visuals on it. All right, look at that. So, this almost doesn't even look like a concept. It looks like we can sit and drive it in it, right? But electric vehicle is as well, like kind of compact Mazda design. You can see the front lights are not huge, but front headlights, but they have this unmistakable Mazda feeling. Wheels that are covered to reduce drag and air resistance, right? And let's see if I can get a closer up look from the inside, right? Right, so you can see a very simplistic concept with a. I hope this is focused correctly, right? Let me jump it on a bit. Yeah. So very simple one kind of ring at the dashboard and okay. Let's move on. All right, so that was Mazda. We have now we could go to Subaru, which has a cool vehicle, but I'll keep this for a little bit later. We have Mercedes over there, and Mercedes has the concept AMG GT XX, and that is cool as hell. That is cool. I've seen some pictures online. Let's see if I can get a. Oh, it's right there. So let's dive straight into that new concept. So they have redesigned the AMG just recently, the AMG GT, and I guess they're doing another redesign. There's just a huge number of people here. This is mental. So this is the concept of the new GTXX or whatever, and right next to it is the current generation. So we're gonna see that for a second as well. Look at that. So this German manufacturers like these lights around the air intake. Nowadays, this looks a little bit like a Maserati almost, right? You can see the fully covered rims. I hope it's not an electric vehicle, right? Headlamps look so Maserati-like. Maserati. My Italian friends would call it. It's quite cool. Hood flares, I guess hood intakes, right? And really cool orange color. Although the lighting is a little bit weird now. Two doors. So we'll have a look from the back in a second, but let me just compare, because right over here, there's the current model, the current version, right? Which I don't know. This is a GT63 Pro, so it is a GT63, right? So the current version of the AMG GT. This looks also nice. I like these, oh, look at those wheels. It's really sick. There's a lot of people at the Mercedes stand. I guess, maybe if Mercedes decides to show actual new concept cars, they clearly say don't touch. They don't trust the Japanese people. Mercedes doesn't like Japanese people. But look here from the back. So this is actually exposed, right? It's really interesting. 63. Now let's compare this with the new back, and this is very interesting. It has a digital back, right? You can see the rear lights. So obviously there's what looks like to be a spoiler, right? And no windshield. That's a 4-door. Very interesting. I thought it was a 2-door, but you can see here in the back, right? It's electric vehicle charging. Very, very interesting. I didn't expect that. Didn't expect that at all. 100%, right? So it has this digital rear display for some reason. Right, the Mercedes AMG GT XX. So let's move on. Let's see what else we have. There's a wall of colors. There are some, I guess. Oh, there's really a lot of people here. This is weird, you know. This should be more in the Japanese section, but I guess for Japanese people, this may be more interesting because it's a foreign brand, right? Anyway, this is a new electric GLC. Let's show you around the new electric GLC a little bit. This looks like a normal car, so I approve of it, right? They don't try to make something really wild. I guess maybe that was the design philosophy of all these German brands with their crazy wild designs, you know. Just make it wild so people can claim it's okay when they return back to normal. Huge display inside the current generation Mercedes steering wheel. Looks very interesting. Let's move on. The new all-electric CLA. I see. CLA didn't used to be electric. I guess they ditched the entire. But let's see. Really interesting seats. Interesting seat design. Kind of single unit, and also full display. Has a display. That's the light. And again, as I said, hidden door handles and probably the bar. Yes, light bar. This is so weird to me. Right, then we have the Vision V. So in a reimagination of the V class. Right? A reimagination of the V class. All right. So look at that. There is a huge Dolby Atmos display here, right? And so this is for the rear seats, I guess, for the executives that they get nauseous just by thinking about driving in it, right? And at some point maybe I'll get to the front a little bit. Right, so it looks really cool with like this these seats that have these air holes inside, right? Let's see. Same here, right? Same here, and has these exposed speakers, I guess, in the doors. Sennheiser. Mercedes does a lot with Sennheiser. I guess maybe if people would move at some point, I could show you further, right? All right, this looks really Mercedes luxurious. Oh, amazing! It looks really cool. Okay, I'll show it to you from the front because I can't be in here anymore. And then let's move on to. I think they have some updated Maybachs as well. Let's see what that is about. This is clearly a concept, but it looks cool. It looks really cool. Fantastic. Okay. We also have some Maybachs, so let's check them out, and then let's move on to the next stage. Ah, the G-Wagon, G-Class, Geländewagen. All right. Oh, I think they have a displayed. I don't think they actually have a displayed Maybach here. Oh, they do over there. Well, let's see what that is about, and then let's move on to the other displayers. There's a Mercedes convenience store. Right, so they have got a Maybach SL. Maybach SL. I think they're just like now using Maybach as a extra luxurious. Maybach used to be its own kind of brand and design, but they're just using existing Mercedes models and slapping some additional colors and some patterns, and then call it like extra luxurious Maybach. It doesn't even have the Maybach logo at the front. You know, it's a Mercedes logo. Couldn't even be bothered with that. I mean, it looks cool, but you know, it's not special. That's the thing. Oh, this looks. I have to say, this does look cool. So the under air intake has like the Maybach logos inside. All right, so let's move on. This was Mercedes. Let's move on to next. Okay, so across we have some trucks. We're gonna skim through it. Maybe I know some people there. We can say hi, and we're gonna move on to the remaining expo participants. So we have here Subaru. Actually, you know what? Before we go to the trucks, let us do Subaru. There is a subby I wanted to show you, right? So next up is Subaru. All right. I guess that's the updated Livork STI with their famous boxer engines. Ooh, but look at the seats inside. Wow, that is wild. Those look crazy. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's really cool, really thin. I guess maybe Recaro? Look like Recaro, I guess. Look inside. So this is Sabi has been doing this for a while now with like this big center console, and it is a manual, which is really fucking nice. All right, the Performance B STI. Just get a better look, closer look on the back. Really, really fat wing. I guess they want to go back to rallying. This is cool. This is cool. But what I really wanted to show you is this thing here. Subaru's new STI concept. So it stopped rotating for some reason. It was rotating just earlier. Look at that. So Performance E STI. It's rotating now. Look at that. This is really cool. Four-door concept with these golden covered rims and spoilers in the back. Bar lights with Subaru writing. Diffuser in the bottom. Sabi. Looks huge though. I guess that's also a new thing that manufacturers do. They just make their cars look really big. Anyway, let's move on. This is it looks really cool. I may get some frames from this one here. So what else does Subi have? Their standard, I guess, their standard lineup. They have the trail seeker here, you can enter. But we don't have so much time, so I'm going to probably just move on. And this is an electric vehicle. And the other lineup, the Forester, with some kayaks on the top. All right, so let's move on. So Hino and what was it? Hino and Isuzu joined up and made their Isuzu group trucks. Ah no, it was not Hino. Hino and Mitsubishi FUSO joined up, and Isuzu and UNIK trucks lined up, right? So let's just walk through here really quickly, if I can enter. I'm not. Yeah. So I just want to walk quickly through this area, if possible. But they have designed a walking path which I don't like. Oh, okay, maybe we can future mobile office. They have a mobile office here. The electric trucks. Funnily enough, I've worked in trucks for like 8 years and I know nothing about these things because it's working and actually being interested in them is a different thing. And so they have this heavy-duty truck and the cool one. All right, let's just move out. I just want to move out. Yeah, UD trucks. So UD trucks is actually or used to be at least a subsidiary from I think Volvo Trucks in Japan, right? Right, Hino. Now Hino and Mitsubishi FUSO, they joined recently, and BYD is in the back. So let's walk through their exposition a little bit, right? Do it quickly. The poncho looks like it's cute, yeah. It reminds me a bit of the Honda E, right? With like the face, yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Let's go through quickly. The Selega bus can enter. So the thing with these truck makers is they don't really do anything too crazy because obviously trucks are commercial vehicles and they are more targeted to be cost performance beneficial than modern, right? All right, so this was Hino and interesting thing, BYD. Let's walk quickly through BYD. So they have electric trucks. They're electric, buses, and I didn't know they're selling these. This is such a wasted opportunity from all the Japanese bus makers. That didn't want to get into electric buses. This looks actually quite nice. Look inside. All right, let's move on. Let's check out quickly FUSO. I may know somebody there. Papco is FUSO's subsidiary for making bodies. All right, let's see. Let's do a walk around. A quick walk around. Yeah. All right. FUSO has like this infinity light design here. That looks cool, I have to say, yeah. I guess they may have decided to change their philosophy. All right. The E-Canter, light duty vehicle. Yeah, okay. All right. That's a cool concept. Just grab and go. All right, so we are going to Kia. Let's walk through quickly. We don't have all day long either. Right. Oh, Kia and Hyundai are right next to each other, and at the end of this is going to be BYD. So Kia has this PV5 passenger van, I guess, exhibited. Looks quite interesting. I think Japan would do well with passenger vans, right? PV5 cargo van, the same concept but a different application. And then we have the glow cabin, right? Let's see if we can look inside here. LG Spielraum, okay. The LG Playroom. Car to home. Oh, look, there's like. Oh. Right, so they have a TV inside here. They have a TV inside me. Let me just show you this, right? So, and they have I guess LG Playroom. All right, let's move on. So what is that? Hyundai. Let's go. Let's check out Hyundai. So Hyundai has also been really big recently with electric vehicles. Surprisingly, in Japan, because they don't really sell them. Didn't used to sell a lot of them in Japan, but I like them. I've driven a few of them, and they're not bad vehicles at all. You know, I think Hyundai and Kia and in general these Korean manufacturers have gone a really long way. Yeah. Look at this, Ioniq 5, right? So this is the one I've. You were able to rent it for like quite a long time here, actually, right? All right. Nexio, I see. Maybe interesting. Has like these digital lights, but I want to see that one over there. That looks sick. Ah, they have a drift game. Interesting. Alright, so this is the one. This is very interesting. Also seems in steroido. I want to take a shot from the side. Looks very, very cool. So essentially you can see a lot of wild lines with like these rear wheels being kind of gold, bronze, orange, and the front wheels being white. Huge rear wing, absolutely massive. Rear roll cage, full roll cage, right? And from the rear, okay, it's an electric vehicle, I'll see. And from the rear we have, this does feel a little bit like, feels a little bit like, I don't know what these people are about. Yeah, the interior is super cool. Wow, look at that. So we have pretty much a race interior. I like the kind of the face thing in front. Looks like carbon fiber combined with like some metal steel. Not sure how good that is. All right, so let's move on. BYD. BYD has a big area here. Look at that. There's a lot of people gathering around here. Let's lift my. Oh, okay. Wow. Look at that. That looks really cool. BYD sports car. Something U9. Bronze rims, has this really big rear wing with like the fin in the middle. Let's see how it looks from the front. So this is from the back. This is from the back, and people are just gathering in front of me. Okay, let's see. Wow. Okay, this is unmistakable BYD design. Design. Left wheel drive. Looks cool. Ah, okay, so it can rotate in its place by by turning the wheels different directions, right? This is interesting, yeah. All right, so let's see the dance show. Okay, that was a little bit anticlimactic, but okay. Okay, let's see if I can get a peek inside. Very interesting interior. Interesting interior. See if I can get a look inside. Very, very interesting. Oh, looks like with this kind of sweeping central dashboard into the center console, and apparently world production speed record. Right? All right. Looks really, really cool, I have to say. Really beautiful design. All right. The seats feel soft. Wow. Okay, so this was this hall. Let's go to the other hall with Nissan and the other vehicles. Let's get going. But before we go to the next hall, let's take a break. There's some food trucks. See what the food trucks offer, and then we will continue. All right, we're back, and back at the same spot. So now we're gonna do Nissan, Mitsubishi, BMW Mini startup. We're gonna skim through Startup Factory in Tokyo Future Trip, and finally we're gonna do the Toyota section. Right, there is some more here, but this is mainly related to parts and machinery. So exhibitors, suppliers, tier 1, tier 2 suppliers, I guess. And this part is kind of a kid zone. I'm gonna walk through these and see if there's anything interesting on added to the video. This is the focus of the rest for now. All right, so let's go. We have BMW, Nissan, and Mitsubishi motors here, and Mini. Well, maybe we'll see a new Mini. All right. SSCK. Whatever that is. SCSK. Sorry, not SSCK. SCSK. All right. So let's go here on the left. A Robobus picks moving. Did I see this at the last Japan Motor Show? Sorry, Mobility Show. It's very interesting. It's probably one of these autonomous buses again. Update mobility. They look cute. They look cool. Right. Okay. So SCSK. I do not know what this is, but it looks very interesting. So the front has where the SG, no SC, that's a C, SCSK. Front has this LED front bumper, and it has open doors. This looks like a production vehicle. Actually, it doesn't look too much like. Okay. Interior is definitely a little bit. Interior is definitely a little bit conceptual. So you can see. Okay, stop talking. You can see the like the dashboard is completely There's not even a cut here. A LED display or LCD or whatever. SCSK. This is an interesting vehicle, right? See it from the other side. For the kids, some TVs in the back, I guess. So for adults that like that stuff as well. And we have what looks like Sennheiser speakers. All right. Oh, look at that. There's another AIM. Micro-mobility service. Huh? Yeah, they can fit in our garage. We have a garage that is absolutely tiny. It looks cool. I really like micro-mobility, I guess. Interior central dashboard with details about the gear, I guess, or neutral, right? And then speed. A very normal-looking, I guess, infotainment system with some knobs and buttons for, I guess, climate control and hazard lights and whatnot. Overall, not bad at all. All right, let's see what else is there. Nissan. So, I was looking for Nissan actually. Apparently, they have something really cool to show. So, we're going to see Nissan. All right, so right at the beginning, we have the Nissan Ariya. I guess Nissan is also going full on with the redesign and rebranding. I think it looks good. It doesn't look too bad. I guess for a non-sports car, and then we like sports cars here, so it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna try and peek a little bit through this thing, right? So a real cool looking 2-spoke steering wheel and dashboard that is halfway a screen. Right, and then we have the Nissan Q-Trail. So, really nice rims. Look at that, with like this this kind of accent, orange or red accent, right? Digital dash. Let's see if I can peek inside a little bit. Digital dash, also 3-spoke steering wheel, right? And central dashboard. Let's wait until this boy gets out. And we can maybe see something closer. Let's stop this. All right, so the center console doesn't have too many buttons, right? There's a gear lever knob, a parking brake, right? And we have the steering wheel with a lot of buttons, which I like. Central infotainment system and digital dash. Cool leather seats. Overall, not bad, I guess, for an SUV. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see what else is there. Oh, the new Nissan L-Grand. L-Grand is a popular van model of Nissan, and this one looks really nice actually. So I guess they want to maybe compete with Toyota's van models like the Hiace and stuff. L-Grand is a bit of a higher end van model. I really like this very detailed, very like it's one of these big grills that people started to like recently, but it's not just an empty space. It's something, right? I think Nissan did a good thing with that, right? Let's see if I can get a look on the side. Actually, there's no reason why not. The side is actually quite empty. Yeah. Van. Nissan L-Grand. Very cool. All right, moving on. Mobility services from Nissan. Right, let's see what they have here. Mobility services. Easy Ride, Nissan Serena. I guess they want to showcase how you can easily enter the car. Yeah, they have services. All right. Autonomous vehicle? Oh, really? Easy Ride, but it doesn't say it's autonomous. Ah, I see. Yeah. Well, obviously, it has like all these radars and lidars and detectors. Oh, autonomous vehicle. That's very interesting. It does have a, I guess, steering wheel with control. Very interesting. There's a Skyline in the back. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now we're talking. Right. So let's see what we have here. So this is the Skyline and Fair Lady Z Corner. So this is, I think this is probably the 400R. The 400R Nissan Skyline 400R, and not to be confused with the GTR 400R, which is a different beast altogether. Very interesting. So I think there would not have been a bad choice for Nissan to continue the GTRs with the Skyline, right? Models just as a top trim and a two-door. Now it's kind of, I don't know, it's odd to have, suddenly GTR after generations of it being just a top trim Skyline, right? Okay. So, and then right next to it, let's see if we can get a closer look. So there's a lot of people in wheelchairs here, and I want to let them have obviously priority. So I try to avoid them, right, as much as possible. But I like these. I like the Fairlady. You know, I didn't like it when it came out because of the grille that was just empty space, the front grille, right? But they fixed this. I think this looks really, really nice now. You know, and this looks almost like a two-tone color car. I like this. So let's see if I can get a closer look inside. Although I have been in a few of these cars inside, I'm happily impressed with what Nissan has been doing with their design. Looks really nice. All right. Fairly is that. All right, move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. We have a lot more things to do and see. Yeah, you know what? Let's get out here. Let's get out here. Yeah. Let's get out here. So, Mitsubishi Motors. I don't think Mitsubishi has anything particularly new now. There's BMW right next to it, and BMW does. So let's quickly skim through Mitsubishi Motors. They have a lot of these plug-in hybrid electric vehicles. I don't know, like they just became big and just, I don't know, like every other car. This could easily be a Suzuki or a Nissan or an N-Box or a Honda. Looks exactly the same. Wait, this one? Delica. This is Delica Mini. It looks cool. Okay, I have to say Delica looks nice, yeah. It does look a bit like a Bulldog. Wow. Yeah. So there's a Bulldog on top, right? I'm gonna see if I can get both of them in frame, yeah. Delica Bulldogs. I guess let's give it a closer look. All right. Double screen. It's weird they call it Delica. It doesn't look like a Delica. It just looks like any other K-van out there, honestly speaking. Okay, let's see what they have here. This is the main arena, main things, I guess. Exclusive viewing area for wheelchair-bound people and kids. Oddly enough, this is better at the moment. So the new Mitsubishi Elevance concept. I guess they want to get into their like rallying background again, right? They want to do something, but I don't know like if they have achieved it. I hope they do. I mean, like it's a brand that has been, you know, a staple of automotive for like many decades. Oh, this concept has glass doors completely, right? So you can look inside. I guess it would be cool if they made it dimmable by a button, right? And they have here a trailer, right? Trailer. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. So we have here Mitsubishi Motors collection in the back, right? So this is one of their carry art, rally art. It's full carbon fiber frame. By the way, look at this. Look at this. That's cool, and it is actually inside as well. You can see it's empty and carbony. Very cool. Doors as well. There's some Mitsubishi Motors collection. Some pictures. They show. Do they slap? This is also a Delica D5. Do they just slap the Delica name on everything? I don't know. It's weird. All right. So let's move to BMW. The BMW has a few interesting expos, I guess, expositions. There's this, you can see it from the back, the new M4 CS. So M4 CS, and right next to it is 2000, I think. That is a 2000. It is a 2002, yeah. 2002 and the M4 CS VR46. It looks beautiful, at least from the back. I think this one has an updated front grille, so let's have a look at that and see if they have learned the lesson for like the top of the line. Right. All right. So there's a concept on the left side which we're going to get to in a moment, but let's see. The great reveal. And no, it still has the ugly front grille. And I don't care if it's a CS or whatever. It's just ugly. It's just ugly. Look at that. Looks cool right next to the 2000 though. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah. All right. Let's have a look at the 2000, 2002 over there. See what's that? – 2002. I like these. I like the shark nose front grille. And they are de-dusting the M4 all the time. The grille is unfortunate. I think the design in general is not the best, but it could be worse, I guess. All right, so here we have, what is this? New M2. This looks a little bit weird. Huh?
It's M2 CS.
CS? Did they skip the competition? Does it say CS somewhere? It does.
The grill.
The M2 CS. Look, I think it looks better than the M4, to be honest. But like, CS. Okay. I don't. It seems like they skipped the competition. Oh, I think this looks better than the M4, but it's the same. I don't know, wheelbase and chassis and whatever. Still small. I mean, come on, you just push yourself in front of me. Oh my God, dude. A little bit expensive. 14 million yen. 14 on the phone. All right, let's have a look inside, I guess. Let me look. Let me look at the back. Very interesting. すいません、ありがとうございます。あ、いえいえ。大丈夫です。ごめんなさい。ありがとう。Very interesting. These it's kind of diffuser that spreads from like the rear two pipes and this fat ducktail spoiler. Really interesting. It's not bad. I think it looks better than the M4. Yeah, okay, let's see if I can get a peek inside before we go to the concept car. Yeah, so thin Recaro seats, you can see that, and with like a pulley so you can pull them in front. It would be cool if I could drive one of these just to try. But yeah, overall it's not bad. I think it looks a little bit weird, a little bit like it's missing eyebrows. I don't know. It's weird. Like, look at this nose, at this air intake in front, and it looks like these. I don't know if you watch anime. These Super Saiyans, and it's Super Saiyan level 3. Just like the missing eyebrows. A little bit weird. But well, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see. Maybe I can have a peek from the other side. Because people want to sit in the driver's seat, but I just want to have a few pictures, right? Seats with holes inside and this thing in the middle, right? And lots of carbon fiber, lots of stuff. The central. Let me focus on this one. Central infotainment system is just a big screen. Overall, not bad. Not bad at all. Rims are really big wheels. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it's actually quite big, and I really like the design. It's really the performance design. The doors, the CS logo on the inside and on the door sill, and look at that. I could sit inside, but I don't think it's that important. You see CS logo, and the central dashboard also has a CS DM logo. All right. So, some more normal cars around here. The iX1 and the iX1 and what is it? The iX3. The iX3. iX3 looks ugly. The iX3 looks very ugly. I don't know what BMW is thinking. I would not buy this. This is ridiculous. You can't just slap a lot of lights around the grille and call it a day. Alright, I had to replace memory card right there. So, can you hear me? So, alright. Mini is right there, but before the Mini. So, let's see what else BMW has. Children should be leashed, in my opinion. How do people keep them from walking away? Just like downright walking away. All right, so over there, there's a really cool Mini. Sorry, BMW, right? BMW iX5, hydrogen powered. This is the old design. Very interesting. And let's see what I wanted to show you. From BMW. Okay, this is I guess the new 5er. But here is the concept of the speed top. So the idea is it's a sleek hatchback coupe style, right? Speed top. Let's see. There's surprisingly a few people here, but I think this is a very healthy, very good-looking BMW concept with very pronounced BMW features, right? And it doesn't have the ridiculous design from former BMW design chef. Please do not touch. We're not going to touch, no worries. But this is a highly developed concept, right? You can see inside a BMW interior with I guess white and brown leather. Tiny rear seats. I guess the idea is maybe you can carry a child or just leave your bags in there. And really sleek design. Sleek design, like smooth and looks very aerodynamic. So yeah. And another, it's not actually I don't know if you can see it, it's not actually a light bar. I think this is like almost drivable probably. Yeah, so the BMW Speed Top. And right next to it we have a X7. Let's see if we can have a peek in the X7. X7 has like this space design. Like star-shaped design in the center console. Alright, so this is BMW. Really nice, I think, exhibition from BMW this year. And let's move on to Mini. Over there, let's see if Mini has something new for us. As you all know, Mini is BMW's quasi-luxury brand. And I love myself a Mini. Alright, so we have a few Countrymans and Clubmans, and John Cooper Works, so JCW, which I think is the model to go to. The others feel a little bit underpowered, and although they can be tuned very nicely, and the GP models are far too non-daily, far too specific for like tracking the car. Oh, the Countryman John Cooper Works, at least in the previous model, had like a 300 horsepower engine, which is really, really good. All four-wheel drive. So I think Mini's design is actually really nice. Surprisingly, it looks different, which I think makes it especially nice, right? Heads-up display, central circular infotainment system, which is unusual, right? Nobody does that. It looks different than the other cars, and that's why I think it is nice. Right. So over there we have just the Mini, and this is a Paul Smith edition. Whatever that is, it has a almost entire roof white sunlight, and we have the same kind of interior design like with the Countryman, right? This circular dashboard. It looks cool. It looks really cool. I think Mini did a good job with their designs. And this is a 5-door Mini S. And the convertible Paul Smith edition. I have to check what's up with the Paul Smith editions. What do they do? And I think that's it. That's it for the Mini so far. Right. So what is remaining is now the Toyota Pavilion, and after that we're going to go. So vehicles. The Toyota Pavilion is over there, right? And after that we're going to check out the startup stuff. Overall, I'm very, very happy with the Japan Motor Show. Japan Mobility Show. It's really hard to like call it mobility show. I really want to call it motor show all the time. It's really weird. All right, let's continue. All right, so Century booth somehow is 45 minutes wait. Toyota has rented the entire hall here, right? So this is all Toyota family, right? But makes sense. They're by far the largest car maker in Japan. This is the Toyota G1 shape size truck from 1935. Looks cool. There are some dances here, and I want to try avoid that because I don't really care about that. Toyota has a lot to show. So Toyota, I don't know if you know, Toyota started like a manufacturer of like fabric and ropes and then silk and then this type of stuff. And there is you can find all of this in the Toyota Museum in Aichi, right? And then they actually copied American cars and American manufacturing. This is how they started. They're all clapping. Look at that. This is really cool. Oh, very happy. All right. Model AA from 1936. All right. Let's go around here and go to the back. So they have been instructed to clap whenever a show is on. This is very interesting. Not all of them are clapping. I'll try not to film their faces in case they get trouble with their superiors, right? Okay, so we are going to check out what's here. So the RAV4 in the GR edition, so kind of the higher level trim version, I guess. And we can maybe toss a look inside. This is how it's inside, and has we have a center console and the digital dash, and that looks fairly normal. Nothing spectacular, but overall not bad, I guess, for an SUV. I like Toyota's latest designs with these kind of C-shaped and reverse C-shaped headlights. And I guess this is also a RAV4, not the GR edition, a normal edition. Honestly, I don't think the GR is that much more money. I think everybody should just go with the GR versions. And this is another RAV4. Let's see. I guess they have a variety of trim levels. This one looks like almost is electric. Like the front grille seems to be covered. But it does look cool with these kind of lines dashing in. RAV4 Adventure. Now let's see what's inside here. What's so special about it? So Toyota has a ton of models and a ton of brands under their name, right? And it looks fairly similar to the previous one, actually. I may change my mind when I edit the video later. But the back is a lot more open, right? So you can put a lot of stuff. You can see here, you can pull the seat down and put a lot of stuff through it. All right. So one thing that Toyota showed this time during this mobility show are these mobility like helping devices. So you can sit on this, and then this can walk, right? And the same with this, obviously, but it rolls, right? But they had a demonstration. If they will have a later demonstration here, I might come back and show you. Walk me. Priority area entrance. Well, they're really focusing a lot on like mobility solutions for handicapped people, right? Ah, okay, it's finished. So let me show this around a little bit more. Let's go make a circle around here. Make a circle around here in this direction, and so I guess kids can enter. They should, you know. Ah, here, yeah, you have here how it works. So you can see on the seat on the left and right hand side here, there's a controller, a joystick, right? Maybe they'll show a video again of how it works, like in Infinity. So you can control the seats with that kind of controller, right? And the same with the wheelchair itself, right? Let's see if there's gonna be a video in a second. So this is how it works, right? Yeah, it crawls. Oh, it drives off-road, I guess. Yeah, the crawler is cool, yeah. All right, so let's move on. I want to see I think they have some actually new cars over there. So let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah. The G1 truck. Yeah, a small one. Oh, actually no. No, before we go to that, let's see. Look at that. This is a tiny vehicle with like 4 circular kids movie. So I guess it's meant for children. Let me go on the other side. Kids movie. Yeah, it does say kids movie. You can look inside. It has like these smiley faces. Look at that. That looks cute. Children mobility from Toyota. It looks really cool. It has like these ear things on top. Very nice. So let's go over there. This is an interesting car over there. So let's see if we can. It seems to be a performance, and I don't wanna. I wanna talk, so I'm gonna skip this for now until the performance finishes. I guess I can show it. Yeah. I wanted to see the cars, but like people are lining up for the show, which is ridiculous. All right, so. Alright, so in front here, this is actually, and I swear I saw this on the last, oh no, please don't tell me there's another show going on. Anyway, this is the new Toyota Corolla, or like the concept of the Corolla at least. The, maybe I can get closer a little bit. Well, this person is doing something with the car, right? And then the focus is wrong. The focus should be here, yes. All right. So. New Corolla, or at least like the concept of the new Corolla. And I swear, I thought I saw this in the last JMS mobility show, but maybe it was a different one. Looks really cool. Looks a bit like a sports car almost. But yeah, I guess I can defocus now. All right, so let's move on over there. I was hoping it would rotate, but it rotates, I guess, only during the show, which is, I don't know, Toyota does this stuff all the time. They just like focus on like a performance instead of, you know, just displaying the cars and promoting the cars or their ideas. What was the goal of these people dancing, you know? Just promote the cars. Toyota Land Cruiser, and I mean, like I have a, you know, a camera on a gimbal. I can reach up in the sky and I can still barely, you know, see from the amount of people here. Which, okay, you know, I'm part of the problem, I guess. It's just, I'm just confused how so many people want to watch. They're just waiting for the other show, right? All right. All right, let's go. So this what you see in front is the Toyota Kayobako. Kayoibako, ごめんなさい. すみません. Sorry, shit. The Kayoibako, and it's like a utility vehicle thing. Just utility vehicle, and you can get stuff. Transported and delivered, I guess, all around. And you have like these weird crawlers that you saw earlier from Toyota. Okay. And you have a few versions of it, right? So these crawlers, I guess, for transportation of I guess items and stuff. And let's see another Kayoibako. Right, so let's go to Lexus. Century's over there. Century Hall is really full. All right, look at that. So this is the Hi-Ace, one of Toyota's vans, and probably one of the most sought after vans in Japan. So it's considered a bit of a luxury van here. Hiace. This one is huge though. So they have different versions of it, right? This one looks more like a bus almost, like it's so big. Just gonna open the door, I guess. Ah, it looks cool from the inside, right, as well. Oh, the new Hiace concept, right? Let me get a look inside. Let me get a look inside. There's a huge screen in the back. It's very interesting. So I'm gonna. Okay. I see. So it serves a purpose for the mobility show, and you can see. I guess you can sit inside, and it will drive you up. I guess it's very interesting. This should actually work, so it would be cool if they would just sit down and show this to us. But yeah, so it's like almost like an ambulance type of car, right? See, people are taking pictures. Let's not be too problematic here, right? But maybe like a virtual doctor here, and let me just flip over to the other side a little bit, and you can lay down here and have a bench. Very interesting. So let's see if we can enter the Lexus area. The Century area is a 45-minute wait time. I am not going to wait to see a Century for 45 minutes. So Toyota, what you see here is part of a collab with as a startup in Toyota City in Aichi, actually, that does these quadcopters for personal transport, right? And they have powered up, I guess, with Toyota, and now they have their backing, which is really cool. So the Century booth is over there, right? But apparently you can't enter from here, and I don't like this. Like, why is this limited? Why do you? Like, you can see these cars on the road, you know, you can just approach them, walk around. I don't get this secrecy and you know, special treatment. I guess maybe they have figured out there's too many people. But let's focus on Lexus. So Lexus has a new concept over there, and let me show you. In a moment's time. All right, so we are going to go here. So the concept's here, but before I show you this, let me introduce you to the new luxury seats and luxury. Wow. Feels like it's rotating. Wow, this is so weird. Just feel a bit like it's rotating. Wow. So the seating concept for, you know, executives from Lexus, and I guess you'll be able to get something like this from the Lexus vans, right? So. Yeah. You can see what is cool about this is the back seats. The headrests have LCDs. Yeah, the wheel looks like there's light almost there. So, four-door SUV style, I guess, concept vehicle. Bar light in the back. Lexus marking with an interesting interesting sign in the back, right? This is the rear headlights. It feels like it's from the latest modeling. And look, the doors open inwards, suicide doors. Wow. Yeah. So from the inside, so we have these suicide doors with the light streaks inside them, and you can see the. I'll try to zoom in post. You can see the steering wheel has like 2 layers of curved dashboards, right? With this kind of jet style steering wheel, really beautiful. Looks really fantastic. And yeah, the rear wheels do light up. Very, very, very nice. So, new Lexus SUV, and now we have what's related to the luxury seating, right? It's the it's this kind of van highest version of a Lexus, right? Concept with, you can see two rear axles, right? And where traditionally the signal lights go on the side. Let me try to pass here. We have another display and screen. So it's open from the other side. Let's walk over to the other side, and also really cool illuminated wheels, right? Wow, really beautiful. I think, you know, they do a really good design with the Lexus. It looks luxurious. It looks high class. They managed what they wanted to do with it, right? In any case, so we have the opening here. Now let me get to the other side to see how the seats look like. Okay. All right. Okay. So the interior looks really, it's like a bench seat with it almost looks like a ryokan spa with this wooden design features. With this wooden design features like Japanese traditional art. Looks really beautiful. Look at that, from left to right. So, now, the last part for Lexus, and I think what many people during this show really wanted to see is, I think what many people consider the new LFA concept, and it's here. It's this beauty right here. So we're gonna walk around it a little bit, right, and see what we can see. But apparently it is an EV, and it's making V10 noises. Which, all right, I guess. You know, with the modern times. All right, look at that. Oh, it would be cool if they turn it around. They start doing something with it, definitely. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about the exterior features. You can see the first thing that I noticed at least was the rear view mirrors. The rear view mirrors are camera operated. They are cameras essentially. You do have a air intake here, so maybe it's not electric. Maybe I was wrong, right? The typical Lexus V-shaped or like checkmark shaped headlights with like 2 layers of LEDs and like huge air suctions here and up in the front, right? The Lexus sign is illuminated. You can see the seats. Left one is that, you know, from the inside. The left one is white and the right one is black. So the door is open. Let me try to walk around here and then get a peek through the door, right? There aren't that many people, thankfully, right now. So it has these really cool looking wheels with the white markings around the cover, right? Look at that. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer to film some of the insides. The rear, you can see here, has like air escapes, just as this front fender does. I think people wanted that LFA for so long that Lexus is just like, you know, you have to make it, but we can't make it too expensive, but we can't make it too cheap either. You know, the LFA I think became popular because of the V10, you know, in all honesty. But yeah, so we can see a really cool door design here with with these sleek and elegant lines that's separating the black and white, just as they do in the seat. So you can see inside as well. Left is completely white, right is completely black. So a left-hand drive vehicle with a curved digital dash and and what looks like, I mean, it's just like a Formula style steering wheel. Let me see. Let me just make sure the focus is correct. Formula style steering wheel. Could be fly-by-wire, could be steer-by-wire. Toyota does do that. Lexus does do that, right? Although it's not actually legal in Japan, which is wild. They're cleaning it right now. Thankfully, they have opened the door. Let's check out the back a little bit. See what's happening. Okay, let me just go over here. Right. So again, here also this really sleek roof design with sloping curve. The the light bar with the Lexus logo, and I guess they want to make this the new Lexus related thing. And you can see this mark at the bottom. They have that on the top of the roof slope as well. Overall, really beautiful car. I have to say I like it a lot. Well, I hope we can see a production version of it soon. All right, so that's it from Lexus, and then I think the last part. So we're not going to enter the Century booth, too much wait time. But the last thing that we're going to do is the Daihatsu, and Daihatsu has one of my favorite K cars ever. Is that one over there, the red one? It's the Koppen K Open. So Daihatsu is a Toyota brand, right? So before I show you the Koppen, there are some concepts here for, I guess, mobility vans. This is for transport, right? But let's get closer. Let's try to get a closer look to the concept Koppen. This is the current model, right? So this K Open, although I mean, I guess I guess K here stands for K car, right? But it's spelled with a C in the market, right? So Copen, right? It's a small, lightweight, a little bit underpowered, probably open top, two-seater. So although this is a little bit weird, this looks like it has a fixed rooftop, but this is the actual model of it, and I have to say it looks really nice. It looks like it has taken a lot of design ideas from Mini with these really circular taillights. But although the current model Copen also has that thing, right? So this is the I guess this is still a concept for the new version, but you can see it has like these very interesting looking sleek headrests, and I really like the design. It looks super Maru. Looks really fantastic, yeah. And it stops. So all right. And then we have a few more cars to see. Let's go ahead. So this is, I guess, a small lightweight mobility vehicle if you want to do sports. I kind of get the idea, you know, why we would call this mobility show. It's not all about, you know, like motors and cars and engines and whatever. It's more about, you know, moving things and people around. I guess so this is a cool one. This has says a climbing wall in the doors, right? So that one is this is called the Midget X. Listen to this. It's called the Midget X. And I thought honestly Daihatsu would discontinue the Midget series, but they continue with the Midget in a Leaf form, right? So this over here is the K Vision, is a concept car to, you know, display various, you know, small size but big inside. All right. So we have here. Oh, okay. All right. So, you've seen the Midget X here. This is the Midget X. And this is the original Midget. So, it's a truck. It's a fry truck. But they also have, it's just a small car actually. They also have a tricycle, just a four-seater or you know, like three-seater rather, right? I really would love to drive one of these, just to get my hands and just, you know, fidget around and you know, go into an in-depth review about it. Let me see. Just go and walk around. So this is the first version of it. Came out ages ago. I don't know the exact year, but I think we're talking about the 50s here. Really bare bones, nothing inside except maybe a speedometer, and really meant for like simple and quick traveling. All right, so I think that marks more or less everything of the show for today. I'm gonna walk around a little bit more, see if there's anything, because there's South Hall 3 and 4, and then the other one. If there's anything interesting, we can toss a look. I can toss a look there as well, and maybe make a video of that. But otherwise, this should be it. Let's head out and finish this video. SLR and Enzo Ferrari, beautiful cars. Let's see what else is there. Full of McLaren, Senna. I've encountered one of these randomly in Shinjuku I should make a video about that. That was really cool. Yeah, really sick car. And right next to the Senna is a Dino, beautiful. I guess low-end Ferrari. Low-end Ferraris. Yeah, I like them. Yeah. And Countach and the Revuelto. Really cool. So SF90. Surprisingly, I have encountered one just yesterday in Umihotaru, and it was the XX, which is a sick fucking car. Really beautiful. Beautiful. Preview for Tokyo Auto Salon 2026. Dallara Stradale. Full carbon body, look at that. Wow. That looks sick. I guess you can climb inside, look at that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, here. ここまでお願いします。
Oh, そこまで? Okay. Really cool. Okay, this is sick. This is really cool. What to expect from the next Tokyo Auto Salon? A empty chassis. A Mazda. A Nismo GTR R32, and a sparkly car. Whoosh. Look at that. Look at those shiny sparkles. Wah. Okay, that was Tokyo Motor Show or Japan Mobility Show 2025. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you want to give me your opinion. And yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time.